Plus Hangout on Air, Sonriendo for Hispanic Heritage. We're here today with la doctora Marta Nieto, El Ratoncito Pérez.
Hello.
And, of course, one of our mom bloggers, Michelle Hernandez from Family Love in My City. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're doing very well. Would you mind telling us a little bit about you and your blog?
Okay. My blog is Family Love in My City, and I write about culture, dual language learning in San Antonio. And I have a set of boy-girl twins who are 7 years old right now. So.
Oh, how beautiful.
Thank you, Ratoncito. So today what we want to do is tell you a little bit about our Doctora Nieto, one of our local dentists here in Miami on Delta Dental's network, and also have Ratoncito share his story with you. So, doctora, ¿nos cuenta un poquito más sobre usted?
Bueno, yo soy graduada desde el año 1986 en Cuba. En Miami me gradué aquí en Florida, en la Universidad de la Florida, en el año 1992. Y he practicado durante muchos años en la práctica general, donde recibo lo mismo los niños que los adultos.
Right. So, just like me, Doctora Nieto is a Gator. So, go Gators. And Ratoncito, why don't you share your story? Cuéntanos tu historia.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you, Michelle? Thank you for joining us today. Well, it's possible you already know about me. I'm Ratoncito Pérez. And your children, when they lose their tooth, they immediately put their tooth under their pillow. And that very night, I visit their home and I take the tooth and leave them a little present. But, you know, traditions change all around the world. In Guatemala, the children, they throw their tooth on the roof, and in the morning, the tooth is no longer there because I took it. Leave them a little present.
So as Ratoncito said, the traditions change all around the world, and I'm going to pass it on to Ratoncito to ask you your first question about dental hygiene and Hispanic heritage.
Yes, how are your little girls? You say you have two little girls?
I have a boy and a girl.
Oh, boy and a girl. And do they brush your teeth at night before they go to bed?
Yes, they brush their teeth at night and in the morning.
That is so good. Congratulations. That is so important to make sure that we take care of our kids' teeth so they can have a healthy little tooth when they go visit their dentist.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, Michelle, we do have a question for you. When your twins lost their first teeth, have they lost it yet, or?
Yes, I think we've done the tooth fairy about 10 times already.
The tooth fairy. So that's what I was going to ask you. You introduced them to the tooth fairy, Ratoncito, or did you mention both of them?
We just did the tooth fairy. You know, I've never heard of Ratoncito before, so I'm excited to hear it.
That made me so sad. But it's okay. I still have time. And after that now, you can tell your kids all about Ratoncito Pérez and that I'm the tooth fairy's best friend.
I will.
So, Michelle, we have, since we're here to celebrate some of our Hispanic heritage, we wanted to see how as a mother, do you help keep the Hispanic heritage alive in your family, with your twins, especially?
Well, one thing we do is I enrolled them into a dual language program, and so I'm not primarily Spanish speaking, and neither is my husband, but this allows my children to learn the language, and that's one of the ways that we encourage, our heritage and try and put those seeds within them. And, so with that, we also started doing celebrating Dia de los Muertos. We're of Mexican heritage, and so some of the other things we don't, they didn't carry along with us, and so Dia de los Muertos is something that we started, and we put a little altar, and so they're up for new traditions and for learning new things, and so that's what we kind of do.
That's fantastic. It's great to hear El Dia de los Muertos. I celebrate Halloween, for instance, but we definitely do hear a lot about las calaveras and all of that. And in fact, Ratoncito will be going to a Dia de los Muertos celebration in Atlanta con el Instituto de México. And so we're very excited, you know, to celebrate Hispanic heritage in all its forms. So
Can't wait.
And he can't wait. He's so excited. So, Michelle, and I'll have la doctora también que te haga una preguntita. Doctora, ¿tiene alguna pregunta para Michelle?
Oh, yeah, of course. How you make to your child feel happy or excited when brush your teeth?
Yeah, so how do you make brushing their teeth fun for your children? Do you have any special tricks?
Well, when they were younger, we just kind of told them, okay, let's get the little, sugar bugs out, or let's, get your
The
teeth.
sugar bugs, how cute.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, it was when they were toddlers, and now they're just used to it. Every once in a while, I will buy a more expensive toothbrush that they like, with the music, or that go by themselves, with the buttons.
The thin brushes.
And, they're like so tall, their toothbrushes. So every once in a while we'll do that just to kind of spice it up and make them not so, not make them want to brush their teeth. And so we do that, and we've even bought some of that, the little mouthwash, that they with the characters, and just to keep them happy. So.
Of course, and I think our Ratoncito has a little trick that he likes to share with the kids. Ratoncito, will you tell us your trick to making brushing fun for children?
Sure. It's always very important to make it very fun when we brush our teeth or we show our kids how to floss. So I believe that the best way for them to remember for how long they have to brush your teeth, which is very important that kids brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes, is that I tell them to hum the song Happy Birthday. And if you all don't mind, we could give it a try right now. Would you mind?
Will you sing along Happy Birthday with us, Michelle? Let's sing Happy Birthday to Hispanic heritage. How about that?
This is so we could show kids how long they have to brush your teeth for 2 minutes. So 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Hispanic heritage. Happy birthday to you.
Hey!
Fantastic. Thank you,
Thank you so
Ratoncito.
much. Thank you very much.
That's such a great idea, Ratoncito. And all of your ideas, Michelle, we really appreciate them. We definitely think that adding those little tools and tips, the fun toothbrushes, we have some sparkly ones that we give away, some that have a little whale shape. That makes it a lot more fun for the children to brush their teeth and to have a good time doing so. So now I want to just open it up to you if you have any questions for our doctora or for Ratoncito. I know you said Ratoncito was a new character for you. So if you have any questions for us, we'd love to open the floor to you.
I'd love to hear about the story in Guatemala with the teeth and how that works, because I'd love to tell my kids about that.
Sure, Ratoncito.
Well, just like we have the tradition of putting the tooth under the pillow, in Guatemala what they do is that they throw the tooth on the roof. And then what happens is, it's just a lot easier for me to get up on the roof and leave a little gift under the pillow.
Oh, okay. So you still put the gift under the pillow?
Yes, I still put the gift under the pillow.
But
it's just that little kids love to imagine that the tooth is taken by the stars.
Got it.
So it's great because it gives them a lot of imagination. And it's a beautiful thing to keep that alive in them. Because I think they take care of their teeth because they're looking forward for something.
Okay. I didn't know where the prize went. If the prize was on the roof too, or at the front door.
that would be tough to pick it up from the roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're glad that you want to share that, with your children. Delta Dental's mission is really to educate children in a fun way and in a bilingual way too, and knowing that your children are in that dual language program, we commend you for doing that. It's such a great step to take for them. And we know that as a mom, you're the best teacher for your kids, so we do appreciate that you're going to go back and share the Guatemala story with them, because it really does just help us keep that Hispanic heritage alive. So Michelle, do you have any other questions for us, for la doctora, maybe on dental life?
Just maybe any tips for 7, 8-year-olds, not just brushing, but flossing. That's kind of hard to get the kids to do. If she has any tips about that.
Sure. So, doctora, si tiene algún consejo y si quiere lo puede decir en español y yo hago la traducción. Cualquier consejo para que los niños hagan el flossing, especialmente de 7 a 8 años, más o menos.
Okay. This is a very hard age for the child, because at this time the child eat a lot candy.
Michelle, can you hear all right there?
And for this reason, it's very important to instruct the child to mouthwash the mouth every time after eating any candy, because the sugar produce cavity and periodontal disease, gingivitis. And the dental floss is very important, and the child need to make the good technique, because sometimes we don't practice good technique, it's possible to make more damage for the gingiva. When the dental floss is used, you need to continue the anatomy of the tooth. You can put straight over the gingiva. You need to continue your gingiva design and anatomy. Okay, it's very important this. Okay, because when the child pat straight and broken the gingiva, is bleeding and feel bad, and okay, anybody look bleeding. For this reason, it's very important that you instruct correctly your child to pass your dental floss around the teeth. Okay?
Got it.
So it's more about, I just learned something new too, so it's more about following the tooth rather than sometimes just going straight, and then that's why we bleed sometimes. So thank you, doctora.
Another thing important is explain the child the brush don't enter between teeth, only the dental floss, and between these teeth have sugar and acid that produce cavity. And at this time, the child don't have the better hygienic habit than the adult. And explain that a little bug live between teeth, And for this reason, it's necessary to remove this bug between teeth.
So those sugar bugs are still there. It's just they're caught between the teeth now. All right, Michelle. Well, if that sort of wraps up your questions, we're gonna wrap it up and say thank you so much for joining us today on our Sonriendo for Hispanic Heritage, and we hope you have a great day. It's actually the last day of Hispanic Heritage Month now. So we appreciate you having us here, and we look forward to chatting with you and Ratoncito in the future.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it, and I really learned something new, so it's been exciting.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Bueno.